Alright guys, well I decided to come back after reading the manual. Boy, did I realize just how little I actually thought I knew. I understand things now much better, so we will not have that issue going forward. So yeah, both my horses have pace, I see, so that means that their spurts, they don't have the greatest top end speed, but they can go longer for their spurts. SoCal Sal, it seems like he tires going up inclines, but incline is like his better rating compared to that of Pine Box. I understand how breeding works. I mean, his stats and ratings are still going up. So as long as that's the case, and I realized the thing about weight too. I didn't realize weight actually didn't matter. I figured it mattered for some reason. I just couldn't figure it out. So obviously we still want to make sure we carry the lowest amount of weight in our races. So aptitude races, interesting. Okay. Now that I did not see in the manual actually. Just kind of interesting. I'm assuming aptitude races are races that are best suited for your horse, according to this. And I also noticed that they said that you can try your horses out in races that aren't exactly within their distance. So that's also pretty interesting, to say the least. So I just kind of wanted to breeze through that just to see. Let's try this race. Let's see what's the weight we're supposed to carry for it. 123. Let's see if we can find a different race with lower weight, like this dirt race, for example. 121. We could try him out on the dirt just to see how he performs, or we could wait until the 4th. Another turf race, which will be carrying 121. I want to try him out on the dirt. Maybe he'll perform better on... I mean, probably not. But it's our first year with him. We're not going to run him in too many crazy races. So your horses can only run in so many races per year, right? Start limit. So we have to be careful. Which I kind of like that, right? You don't run your horse into the ground. You just try him out in a couple of races and... that's all you got. So I like that. I like that they actually do have a limit for that. You know, that's pretty good. So we'll see how this goes. But like I said, I'm liking this game. I'm liking the attention to detail now that I actually read through the manual, as I should have did before I even started playing. But sometimes you're just so excited to get into a game you don't read it in the manual, which you should. So this is him on dirt. Not bad. Not bad. So maybe SoCal Sal can hang in dirt. We'll see. I also need to start my spurts a little bit later. I noticed I'm starting them way too soon, which is why I'm gassing. So there's a couple of things I've noticed that I've been doing, and we'll see if it starts to improve our form here. Field of 11. Let's look at the field. 1 is Curry Man. 2, Power Slave. 3, Great Jazz. Like that horse. 4 is VF Goody. 5 is Cash Streak. 6 is He Be Going. 7 is Power Hour. We're on the 8, SoCal Sal. The 9, Hour of Power, our favorite in today's field. The 10 is Pony Back, and the 11, Honey Bead. Field of 11. Let's get it going here, and let's see how we perform. Man, this game is so fun. I want to play it all night. I really do. But let's see if we can improve our form here. 8 furlongs in the dirt. Good start. Not the greatest of starts, but I mean, he should be pretty fine right here. So we're not gonna do too much. We'll just keep him kind of right here. SoCal Sal, just want to make sure he doesn't burn too much of his stamina. He's in the blue right now, so we'll keep him here. Keep him here. Seems to be working out pretty good for him. We don't have to worry about any horses blocking us, fortunately. So, like I said, we'll have to and I notice I'm whipping too early soon as well. So that was not English. I noticed that I am whipping too soon as well. Too soon and too early. So I've noticed a couple of things just from reading through the manual. So hopefully we'll start to do better. Now they're getting started a little bit earlier, just fine. They moved out acting like they were gonna do something, and then they moved back in. So confusing. 500 meters to go. Let's see how SoCal Sal does. Let's see if we're able to close in on these horses as they potentially gas out. We're catching a couple. I don't think we're going to get better than 5th, unfortunately. Yeah. Now I can get better than 5th. So, still got to work on the spurt. It's a little tricky. Let's see what they give us, though. I thought we kept them pretty controlled. We should get decent jockey evals for that. A for control, B for start, of course. 62 overall eval. Yeah, we're catching horses a little bit at the end. We're still running into stamina. And I didn't start the whip until 2.5. I started to get him going at 3 furlongs. Incline goes down, so... Well, we'll still have to play around with that. Pine Box, she's ready to go. So she's got 7 more races she can start in. So let's pay attention to 7 to 9. We'll do the same thing for her. 9 furlongs she could go in. Or we could wait to do 7. Now let's compare the weight restrictions here. So we come in. Top 2 go to the Oaks. Weight limit restriction there, 119 is what we will come in as. Here, 116. So want to take the lighter weight, so we'll go here and see how she performs there in a couple of weeks, as she'll still have 6 more races to go. So we'll slow down with racing them a bit. Like I said, I don't want to get another horse just yet because I really want to see if we can work with these two and try to get a win out of one of them. I think Pine Box is probably be the first one to get a win. I feel like she'll be closer to that, but we'll see. All right. It's a field of 11 here. Not bad odds. And, yeah, we got to find the right race for her. She might be able to... I wonder... There's really no 6... I don't think there's 6 furlong races in this game. I think 7 is the shortest distance, so... Let's look through the field as we always do. 1 is Big Perm. 2 is Blues Club. 3, Sexy Groove, the favorite. 4, Hanover, her. 5 is Wild Saint. 6 is Pine Box, that is us. 7 is Plump Pony. 8 is Freezing Fast. 9, Bergmeister, I mean. The 10 is Tuco Bandit. And the 11, Who's Your Daddy? These, I gotta say, I for sure know some horses in this game are not in other titles. The horse names in this game are brilliant. I love it. They feel a little bit more realistic as opposed to just like generic words like Fast Runner or Gray Ship or Blue Diamond. You know what I mean? These horses are a little bit more realistic, so I like them as far as the names are concerned. So, she's in blue right now. 5 furlongs to go. As you can see here, she drips out naturally. So, we'll see if we can time our spurts right here. Kind of get her going just a little bit. Okay, let's get her running. We'll move in front of this horse. 2 furlongs to go. Let's see what she's able to do. Okay, she's got some guts. She's got some guts. A furlong to go. Look at this spurt here from Pine Box. Let's get in the money. Come on, Pine. Let's get in the money. We're not going to get there. Tough, man. Tough, tough, tough. 6th place. I feel like we're showing up where we're supposed to, placing-wise, but, man, I don't know if we would have caught the field if we started sooner. I still worry about stamina. I felt like when I was getting my spurts started sooner, you know, we were still taking some time to catch up to the pack. You know what I mean? Or we were gassing out. Did I view the replay? I didn't want to click replay if I did. I don't think I did. So, all of her attributes went down except for temper. Okay, so conditioning not great, incline not great, guts not great. Those all kind of declined. So we've got 6 more races we can start each of them in for the year. Pine Blocks is, I mean, SoCal Sal, he continues to improve. And of course, I keep forgetting his maturity rate. He still has a little ways to go. Both of them do, actually. He's not going to be in his best running form until next year. So, it makes sense that his attributes are going up, and we're riding okay with him. We just haven't won yet. So, let's see if we can get him in another race. He didn't do bad on the dirt. We have this open race here in Hong Kong. I'm kind of curious to run the 8.5 just to see how he does. If they say that's a race we can put him in, and it is. Now, let's look at the weight here. 121. That shouldn't be bad. So we got 5 more races we can do with him. And, yeah. So like I said, this is our first year in the game. We're getting our bearings, so to speak. obviously I never played this game growing up, so this is really like playing a new Gallop racer game to me. So I still got to feel things out. So things are they're going to take some time, people. They're going to take some time, but hopefully those of you that really support me in the channel, you will stick with me every step of the journey, because you know we're going to get to that point where eventually I'll start to bring in some winners, man. It's just going to take some time, as I always say. So I mean, our odds are not bad. They're putting us kind of mid of the pack, bottom. So field of 10, I mean, we're expected to finish 7th here. We could finish better with SoCal Sal, but it depends how we ride. So timing our spurts is the thing. Now I notice when I time them too early, we get past, or we gas out. And if I time them too soon, we're not catching up just in time. So let's look at the field. 1 is Mirror Round, 2 is Carefree. There's also the 3 SoCal Sal, 4 is Hot Dog in it, 5 is Coming Down, 6 Chili West, 7 Curry Man, 8 Berry, 9 Sticky Stuff, 10 6 For Me. I don't know what on earth that means. I don't like how that sounds, but 6 For Me. There you go. All right, let's see how we do here. Hong Kong, 8.5 furlongs. Means we're going once all the way around. A little over a mile here in the distance. Pretty good start here for SoCal Sal. And we're going to dial him back a little bit on the speed. So neither of these horses, SoCal Sal or Pine Blocks, they don't have great speed, which is also probably why we're not catching horses in the stretch. And I didn't look at that when I bought them. They can last longer, which we see. They're able to go longer in the stretch, but they don't have the speed. So that means we have to time our spurts like perfectly with them to really get them going. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens here. Now I don't know what's gonna happen up here. Okay, field is catching us a little bit. We're gonna get going. I don't know where a gap is gonna clear up. Right there. Are we gonna be able to shoot it? Yep. Oh, just moving right there and blocking me. That's annoying. Come on, SoCal Sal. Finish strong. I mean, we came in what we were supposed to come in, which is 7th. We literally came in the position we were supposed to come in. So I think we're where we need to be. 6 For Me did end up getting the win. And our evals have been around 60 or 70. We've been getting A's and B's consistently. I think I'm doing decent for what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, like I said, I probably should have taken more time looking at the horse's stats, but now that I understand them, I'll be able to do that. So that was actually a good race for SoCal Sal. His guts, his temper, and his conditioning all went up. So that's obviously a plus. We'll fast forward a full week here. We do need to place, though. We do need to place because we're gonna need some money. I don't want to go bankrupt in this game. So SoCal Sal, I mean, 80 turf rating, 74 dirt. So, yeah. In terms of what distance he performs best at, I mean, let's see here. 7th, 8th, 7th. I mean, the best position we've gotten with him is 7th on 8 furlongs. So I would be curious to try him out at 7 if we can. They do have a 6 furlong race. Okay, now is this for just 3 years? I'll try him out here. 114. I want to see how he does with 6 furlongs. Maybe he can actually. Maybe he needs a little bit of a shorter distance, eh? Pine Box, we'll see what she's able to do. 7 and 9. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and look at these weight conditions to see which will be best for us. So this is 110. This is 112. So probably that grade 3 will be best for her. 108. No, it won't. We'll go ahead and run here for this one. So I think both of those races are pretty good for our horses and their condition. So hopefully that will work out. Let's go. I just want to view one more thing. Okay, so let's go race. Let's go race. We're just kind of trying to get our bearings here. Let's see how well we can do. See if we can improve. Improvement is the main thing, right? As long as we're improving, I think that is That's most important. Alright, so 6 furlongs here for SoCal Sal. Better odds, okay. So SoCal Sal may be better fitted at running shorter than 8 furlongs. He can go 7 to 10, but maybe this is, I mean, we're slotted here as the 3rd favorite in today's field. The 3rd favorite. That gives us an actual chance here to potentially, well, place for sure, but to win. So let's see how this goes. So let's go through the field. 1 is Will's Left, 2 is Finboy, 3 is Cocoa Nut, 4 is Whisk Away, 5 Freezing Fast, 6 Pesky Piper, 7 Broken Mile, 8 Hurry Dasher, 9 Plump Pony, today's favorite in the field, 10 is Wonton, and we're on the 11 SoCal Sal. We have better odds today. Let's get a good start and let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. We gotta get a good start, especially from gate position 11. We gotta get a great start here. And not a bad start. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We'll see what he does here. He's able to overtake the 10 horse to the left of us. Okay, we're gonna move in. Pretty good start right now. I like where we are. We have plenty. Already getting on the whip? I mean, I know this is a short race, but my goodness. So fast pace. Very fast pace. Okay, let's get him going right now because it takes him a while to get going. Okay, let's move outside here. We're going to blow past a couple of these horses. Okay, let's see what SoCal Sal is able to do. Let's come on. Let's give me top 3. Ah, 6. Are you kidding me? We're starting too late, huh? We're starting way too late. You see, when this episode first started, I felt like I was starting too early and we were gassing every time. Now it's like I'm starting too late and we're not catching the field fast enough. I definitely felt like he felt better with speed right there, but we didn't, yeah, we did not catch the field, so that's... His temper went up, guts went down. So we still got to improve. We still got to improve. But here we go with Pine Box. We'll run her in the race. I still need to fill out the spurt. People will tell me one thing. The game manual will tell me the other. I think I just need to kind of feel out what actually works best for me. Because in any game manual, where they tell me to start has never worked, and other people suggesting where to start hasn't really worked either. I've noticed for me personally, when I win races is just when I feel is a good time for me to start, depending on the horse I'm running on. Now, really good odds here. We are the 2nd favorite with Pine Box. Field of 10. We got to get a win here today with her. We are literally, I mean, we might as well be the 2nd favorite. We're tied with the 1st favorite. So let's go and look at the field. 1 is Alice I Win. 2, Crazy Hunter. Here's a 3, Manly in Pink. Here's the 4, Striking Tap. The 5, Bull Fame. 6, Art of the Day. The 7, Roaming Free. Favorite today, the 8, Flyer. 9, Sharp Cooking. We're the 2nd favorite, Pine Box. Let's bring her home. Let's get her a win. Great start as usual. Her temper is good. We just got to get a good start. Hopefully we can bring this thing home, man. Great start. She gets out of the gate so quick, man. Like, her starts are immaculate. There's a horse literally right on my butt, and we're going to be able to move inside with her. Now, she's leading right now. I don't know if this is where she wants to be. I don't think this is where she wants to be. Yeah, it is not where she wants to be at all, but we're just going to slow her up a little bit. Okay. Hey, I didn't bump that horse. That horse bumped me. Gosh, I'm not bumping that horse. They're literally running into my butt. Have that jockey figure it out. Okay. Now that time I accidentally bumped the horse. This game is so weird with that. Okay. Let's see what Pine Box is able to do as the 2nd favorite. Let's see if we can run down this favorite up here. Stamina may go ahead and cost us here. Bumping those horses, the contact hurt. Yep. Ah, man, this is tough. This is way tougher than I thought. This is way tougher than I thought. We totally botched that. But it's like, man, that's tricky. That's tricky. Even if you don't bump a horse and another horse bumps you, it messes. Man, you're talking about keeping pacing. And of course, wow, they don't give us a contact rating. Now, we totally botched that one. Aye, aye, aye. This is tough. This is tough. This is getting a little bit tough because I feel like I have it figured out and then I don't. I feel like I have it figured out and I don't. So it's a little weird, I do admit. We got to get a place though because we're losing out on some money here. SoCal Sal, get him in another race here. 5 furlongs. I didn't even know they had 5 furlongs in here. Holy crap. Now, because Pine Box is faster, I wonder if she can race in that. Is that open? Okay, we'll put Pine Box in there. I think she's got the speed. So we'll race her in this race, and then SoCal Sal. We'll get him in a 6 furlong race here in Philadelphia next week and see how he holds up. Weight should be pretty good for both of those. So yeah, it's tricky, man. Like I said, I feel like when I start my spurts too early, we're getting gassed out, and then when I start them too late, we're just not catching enough horses in the stretch. But like I said, neither of these horses have great speed, so that's kind of a given, you know what I mean? There's only so much I can do as far as speed is concerned, but we are the long shot in today's field at 5 furlongs. Okay, so this is not Pine Box's best outing. We're not even going to go through the field. We're just going to get through this race and see if we actually come in last place. Kind of surprised because I thought she was more of a sprinter with the distance of 7 to 9 furlongs, but apparently not. We are learning quite a bit, aren't we? Not a great start that time for her. But we'll just keep her right here. Are they already whipping right now? They are. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go too. I mean, our stamina's gonna go like crazy, but we'll see what happens. And nope, that's where she hits the wall. You saw us accelerating, and then that was it. Yeah, that was kind of tough. I mean, we're still not bad. 5th. Oh man, wow. That was surprising. I expected us to be completely, 6th. We just missed placing in 5th by 1. That was interesting. That was interesting for 5 furlongs. 75 rider eval. I'm kind of shocked about that. All right. Yeah, man, like I said, this game is going to be a grind. That is for sure. So, condition, temper, and guts all went up for her, which is good. SoCal Sal, he's ready to run again. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it. Like I said, this year is just all about trying to feel out the right time to start our spurts and where it's going to be best for us to put our horses in the right places to win. Try to place at least, I should say. We got to finish top 5 before we can win. So let's see how this does for SoCal Sal. Long shot here. Interesting. We ran 6 furlongs with him previous week. It didn't do too well. Long shot here today. Very interesting. All right, well, let's see if we can get a good start here. Just kind of breeze through the field right quick. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we can do, I guess I should say. See what we can do. Let's get a good start, of course. And I noticed the whipping in this game does deplete your stamina a lot. I'm noticing that, so we certainly want to be careful with not doing that too much too early, I guess. Because I'm definitely noticing my stamina is depleting much faster from using the whip as soon as we get on it, so we're going to have to try to bide our time with that a little bit more. Now, hopefully... Okay, look, we're just going to swing out because I'm not trying to get blocked here. Running really far, but you know what? Screw it. We'll just hit this gap right here. Now, I just want to see what happens if we don't even use the whip. If we're just accelerating like this all the way through. We're catching horses, we're catching horses, we're catching horses, but we were never going to catch up too far as we got started a little too soon. This is tricky. I think my goal is just going to be able to get through the year in this first video. We got A control, A start. I think that's going to be my goal here. The year is halfway over. We can only race these horses in a couple more races anyway, so it's kind of what I want to do. Just get them through all their races here and see what we are able to do. Yeah, this is tricky, and we're losing points. Like, soon if we don't get a placing finish, we're going to be in trouble. So, let's try Pine Box here again. 7 to 9 furlongs. Let's actually try to see if they give us a better race for her. 9 furlongs or... Not sure. What is ideal for us here? Well, let's look at the weight. I should still always look at the weight. So 119 for that race. 116 here. So this, right now, that's looking like the best race to enter her in. 112 there. I take that back. And then this race on the dirt, 112. Alright, so we even tried her out on dirt. Her dirt rating isn't terrible. Let's actually give her a shot here. 112 the weight. We should have pretty good odds here. And then SoCal Sal, we'll get him in another one as well. 3 races for him. So let's see what we come in with weight. 121 here. 114 here. And then this race, we come in at 114. So we'll do the 8 furlong. Here in Miami, it's a grade 3. All right, we'll see how they perform this week. After this, only 3 more races we can enter them in anyways. So we're gonna have to just do that and see how our first year concludes. And yeah, man, this is tricky. This is a little bit tricky, but like I said, I like the grind and I like just working my way up there. Remember, guys, when I first started Gallop Racer 2004, I was pretty bad. We're the favorite here with SoCal Sal today. Wow. We're the favorite here. Gosh, I hope I don't mess this up. We are the favorite for this grade 3. All right, let's look at the field. Post parade. The 1 is Magna Philly. The 2 is Dog Bone. The 3, Left Behind. The 4 is Heza Miracle. 5, Billy to Beat. 6, our favorite here, SoCal Sal. 7 is Dougie Dog. 8 is Filter Phil. 9 is Vivid Love. 10, Grim Chance. 11, Value Boy. 12, Philly Chess. 13, Spectrum Cat. First time we've actually been the favorite this season in any race. Let's see if we can actually get a win here with SoCal Sal. Got to get a good start, get them, settled in comfortably, and then try to make sure we time our spurt right. Great start. Great start. Great start. Great start. Now, I don't want him using too much stamina, so I'll keep him like here. Seems to be good. I'm going to stay right here because I know how these horses like to run. Unless we can we dive down to the inside? We can. Let's go ahead and dive to the inside, actually. Hopefully we'll be able to get a nice trip. I'm hoping. Hoping we can get a nice trip along the rail here if it opens up for us. So fast pace, 45 and 9. Okay, we're keeping them up here. We get some space right here. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. I'm not even going to put him under the whip yet. I'm just going to see how he rides here. Come on, SoCal. Come on, SoCal. Challenging the 7. Can we finish this race? We're still in first place with SoCal Sal. The 11 is coming. Come on, SoCal. Our first win. Finally, our first win of the season. Nice trip along the rail. Timed our spurt perfectly. Only put him under the whip less than 5 times. Good win. Finally, big grade 3 win. Big grade 3 win for SoCal Sal. All right. You can celebrate a grade 3. A grade 3 win is money, bro. That's stakes. That is stakes right there. Graded stakes money, man. For certain jockeys, man, like here, jockey Ricardo Mejas won the Ohio Derby, which is the closest track to me at Thistle now, and he won like 45 grand off of winning that race. So yeah, that's a big win. Finally, 91 rider eval, start A, of course. We finally get the win with SoCal Sal. So let's go ahead, put this course as Miami. Let's see. First, this was actually a G3. On the turf, the distance was 8 furlongs. And weights, I forgot. We weighed in at like what, 114 or 112? I can't remember. But that's a fantastic win. We needed that. We needed that. I was starting to get a little hesitant, like, can I win in this game? We can win. We run the right race. We saved the trip along the rail. I didn't get on the whip. I timed my spurt at the exact same time I've been timing it every other time. So clearly just race conditions is what has kind of messed with us. So we got to really take more consideration. I have to take more consideration putting my horses in the best races. I timed my spurt at the same time I was doing it every other race. Only difference is we had a nice easy trip along the rail. So not the greatest odds here today. Grade 3 action here. We'll go through the field right quick. 1 is Great Jazz. 2, Pony Back. 3, Stu Manchu. 4, Pine Box. It's us. 5, Happy Chapel. 6, Swiss Missy. 7, Pure Heart. 8, Merce Baby. 9, Jack's Truth. 10, Twilight Act. 11, Just a Ham. And the 12, Del Amo Rat. 13, Andy Drawn. Alright. So that's good to know. Like I said, I was starting to question whether my spurts were great. And I know they're still not great, but I timed my spurt at the same time in that race I have every other race. Just that race was the better condition for us. She gets out, man. She gets out really quick, so we never have to worry about our starts with her. Now she's running a little bit fast. I'm just going to let her go. I'm going to let her go because every time I try slowing her down, she seems to get irritated. So I'm just kind of going to let her go and see what happens here. Because we're in blue right now, so she seems to be comfortable. I'm just going to let her ride. I'm going to let her ride. And why are you on the whip at 4.5 furlongs? My goodness. Who's at the 10? I hope he tires out. Slow pace. Yeah, we'll try to stay off the whip as much as possible. I think I'm noticing we definitely get a little bit better acceleration without it. But let's see what happens here. 2 furlongs to go. Nice, easy trip along the rail. Let's see what she's able to do. We still got third place. She's catching. She is catching. Come on. Keep me in the money. Keep me in the money. 4th place. 5th. I think we got 5th. We need to end the money finish. That'll be great. 5th? Yes, sir. 5th place. I'll take it. I mean, our odds weren't good in that race, so that's actually a pretty good finish. That's an in the money finish for us. 84 rider eval. I think I'm figuring it out, man. Less whip in this game definitely is better long term for your horse as far as stamina is concerned if they're not a great horse. Of course, a phenomenal horse can do well with probably more of it, but I'm noticing it's not working out. So everything went up for SoCal Sal, obviously getting that race. And Pine Box as well. Recorded record eval for both horses. 91 there for SoCal Sal. 84 for Pine Box. That was our best week. And we won enough money to get us back where we needed to be, most importantly. Alright guys, so I will be right back because we still can enter these horses on about 2 more races each. So we'll finish that out in this video. Alright, so those races were both good for us. I'm still not going to buy another horse because I want to have this money as a cushion just in case we have a little bit of a dry spell. So I don't think it's smart to buy another horse right now. Alright. SoCal Sal. So let's see if we can get him in another race similar to that one. 2 more races for him and that's it. Now, let's look at the weight for these. So, go weigh in at 117 here. Go weigh in at 121 there. That's a grade 2. Seems a little up there. Grade 3 in Ireland. 119. Let's see this grade 3, 121. Okay. Let's check these out. I'm not seeing anything lower than 119 yet. There's a 121. This is a 117, grade 3, 8 furlongs, San Diego. So that might be able to work for us. So yeah, we'll try them in this San Diego race. 8 furlongs in the turf, and it's a grade 3. Wait, 117, that was the lowest I could find as of recently. Now Pine Box, we'll see what we can get for her. This race, she'll come in weighing we will come in weighing 112 with her. What about this one? 116. Fillies only. This one, 114. What is this, 112? I think we'll do this 112 on dirt, see how she handles it. Alright. Let's race. 2 more races with each horse, and just like that, we'll be done with year 1 in this game, which means it will move out of the rotation and we'll obviously just be focusing on Gallop Racer 2004 and the next game, which will be Gallop Racer 2003. So after this year is over, which is going to be in this video, I didn't realize it was going to go this quick, but I kind of like it. I like that they only give you so many races you can enter your horses in. So that means you do have to strategically decide which races you're going to put them in. Field of 14 fillies, colts, no mares, just a field of fillies, colts, and older. What would they be considered in this game at the horse level? They'd be geldings. They don't have geldings in here. I would just assume at this age probably they would be geldings, but 7.4 odds today, pretty good. And I figured putting her in this race against colts as well, they're gonna have more weight with them, which is a good thing. So I definitely figured weight was going to benefit us in this race most likely. And it seems that it is for the most part. Now the favorite is a 4-year-old colt, Double Doze, but he just may be a good horse overall. So let's go ahead and look at the field here. Full field here today. Head to toe is the 1. 2 is Princess Pony. 3 is Pine Box, which is us. 4 is Power Hour. 5 is 3 Wider. 6 is Twilight Act. 7 is Vast Groove. 8 is Welsh Chapel. 9, Copper Swoon. Favorite today is the 10, Double Doze, excuse me. The 11 is Cosmic Fog. 12 is Poker's Bluff. 13, Roaming Free, and the 14, Welsh Time. So, like I said, less whip seems to be working out better for me. We're not gassing out as much, and we're able to last longer and have a little bit better speed long term. She gets out good every time. Like, I never have to worry about the starts with her at all now. Her temper is good. She listens to me. If I tell her that she's going too fast, she does seem to respond well to that. So we're going to go ahead. Fortunately, it seems like they don't really, now I don't know how we started going that slow. But fortunately, it seems like these horses don't run the rail too much in this game, which is great. That gives me the chance I need to save on the inside trip like I want to do. And we could have a good spurt here. Just get her up a little bit. Get her up a little bit. Okay, let's see what happens here. Not gonna get her on the whip yet. Just gonna keep rolling her right here. Just gonna keep rolling her right here because, like I said, this seems to work. This seems to work. And then you start whipping about 1.5 left. We're passing some tired horses. I don't know what's happening. This is tough. It is a tight race here. 9th place. That was tough. That was pretty tough. I don't know if we could what we could have done better there. Because we started pretty late and she's still tired out. I think there was only so much we could have really done there. She's not great on dirt as well. I know her rating is better on the turf, so I just want to see how she would do on dirt. It's not ideal, so obviously we'll keep her away from that. Get this turf for SoCal Sal. Alright, so incline went down, temper went up. Were we going up an incline? Does it tell you in this game which courses have inclines? Let me check that. Course record? I mean, no, I don't care about records. I'm just curious about whether or not it tells you in this game which courses have. Now, if you look at a race, what does it tell you? It doesn't really tell you. How do you know exactly which games in this Which courses in this game have, you know, inclines or not? Is that something you just have to watch out for on the track itself or what? I looked in the manual, I didn't see anything about that. So I guess I just kind of have to figure it out when I'm racing. It's kind of hard to do that and make a mental note. So what I'll probably have to do is just off screen, do some practice mode, race on every course in this game and figure out which ones have inclines or which ones don't. I think that's what I probably need to do. So SoCal South, we can get him in one more race. Let's see if we can get him in a great race. So we want to get him in a race where it's 8 furlongs. Miami at the track, or Miami at the track would be the preference if we could. Has he already entered the race? Wait. I'm confused. Oh, he's already in a race. I didn't even... Okay, duh. Wasn't even paying attention to that. Alright, let's get him going here. Wasn't even paying attention that he was in another race. Alright, so the year has gone pretty much as I expected. I mean, us getting a win, that was good. Now, we are the second lightest horse in this field. Or we're technically tied for lightest in this field, which is good. And our odds show it. 5.0. We are the second favorite. We can win another race here today with SoCal South. It's a grade 3 field of 13. The favorite is the 5. So let's go ahead and go through the post parade. We're the 1. So we got early gate position. So, or let's just say we have the gate 1 position. So we need to get out to a great start. Need to get out to a great start, man. Here's your favorite coming up, the 5, even Link. We got to get out to a good start. And as long as we're able to establish that, I mean, we can win this race. There's a 6, there's a 7, Alice I Win. 8 is Manly and Pink. 9 is Correct Bomb. The 10 is Dashing Bell. The 11 is True Dragon. 12 is Money Shake God. And the 13, Almhurst. Let's see if we can make it 2 for 2 back-to-back with SoCal South. We got to run our race the same way we did last time. Let's get out to a great start for one. That'll help. Good start, good start. Great start. Perfect start. You can't ask for a better start along the rail, man. Yeah, that was a perfect start, man. I'm just going to let him run. He is comfortable right here. We're not using too much stamina at all. I'm just going to let him do his thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting not to... Oh, I messed that up. I'm trying to look with the camera angle, and I do that in Gallop Racer 3. I can use the right analog stick for that, and I keep forgetting I can't do that here. Gosh dang it, I just messed that up for myself. I most likely just messed that up for myself. Yep, these horses are about to pass me. I cannot believe I just did that again. Ah, that's frustrating. It's my fault. Second favorite, we definitely could have won that race. I cannot believe I just did that. That was his last race of the year too. That's awful. That's on me, guys. Oh man, it's right analog stick for me in Gallop Racer 3 since I play you know, with the emulator on the PC. Right analog stick is how you look at that's how you look at the other horses, and I just wanted to see where the other horses were looking like in the field. And I forget in this game it's the whip button too. Like, ay, that's such a bad mistake, man. 430, whatever. Not even. We still have one more race with them. Okay, one more race. Thank goodness. I would have hated for that to have been the last race for them. Let's make sure we don't do that again. Just gotta. That's so avoidable. That's why I'm like disappointed. That's such an avoidable thing, and we were the second favorite. If we weren't going to win that race, it would have been bad, but whatever. The fact that we could have won that race and we were literally in the right position to win that race, that's frustrating, man. Extremely frustrating. So let's see. The weight here is 112. Oh well. I know now. 112. What's here? 112. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put her in this race then. Yeah, it's just that's such an avoidable thing. That's the second time I did it. It's just playing too much Gallop Racer 3, man. I got to get myself out of that loop. You know what I mean? Of doing that. which means I really need to change my Gallop Racer 3 controls since I'm doing that. Because it's the PC, I can actually change the button mapping. So I'm going to do that so I don't continue to use the whip in this game when I'm not trying to use the whip. Let's see how we do today with Pine Box. Better odds. Third favorite. Third favorite. We gotta finish in the money. Let's go ahead and redeem ourselves here. No, this is not the horse that we just messed up on. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Quick post parade here. I'm not gonna say the names, just kind of run you guys through. Cowboy Blitz, nice looking horse. Lantern Run. Happy Sappy. Pine Box, she's a beauty. Weird Vibe, the favorite. How you doing? Alright, let's see if we can redeem ourselves here with a money place finish. Next play, as my coaches would tell me. Next play. Mistakes are going to happen. Learn from them. Next play. As usual, she gets out with a rocket start. Like, when does she not? It's just a given. We're going to get out good with her. I didn't bump that horse. They bumped me. I'm so sick of that. Why can't those jockeys control their horse? I'm not bumping into you. You are bumping into me. You're literally running into my ASS. So you control your horse, because I'm just in my lane. If you don't like the pace, go around, man. It's just like driving in traffic, right? People that are riding your bumper, if they don't like the speed you're going, they can politely go around instead of staying on your butt. That's what I do. If I think somebody's going slow, I politely go around if I can. And if it's safe. People will ride your bumper and be mad, and they can go around. It's like, come on, man. All right, let's see what happens here. I don't want to be blocked. I don't like this. All right. Look at that horse swinging that far out. Like, are you kidding me? I'm just going to see what she does here without the whip, because she seems to be responding pretty well. We're catching. We are catching. I might even... Now let's see if we can put her under the whip. See how she responds. We're not catching this horse in front, but can we finish second? Second place. Second or third? Are they gonna third. Wow, we just got third by a nose. That's still good. That's still good. That feels better. We ran that race much better than obviously the previous one. 83 rider eval, so that's also good. Yeah, we finished where we were supposed to finish, so that's good. I don't think there was much else I could really do. You're not gonna win every single race. It just rarely happens, man. Not unless you have like a godly horse, and of course that's a very good potential. All right, so $600 in earnings. Everything else went up for Pine Block, so that's good. Very, very, very good. So our turf rating actually dropped down to 76. How is that? That's so weird. Why did her turf rating drop? She started at a 77. Now she's at a 76. I don't get that. How does her that's... And it dropped literally right after that race. Like, what? Oh, that's weird. Okay, we're at the end of the year. Let's get both of these horses in one more race. And we'll see, like I said, that will conclude it, so... Quite a few races we can enter SoCal Sally, and he's not bad on dirt, but we probably want to avoid that, just have the best chance of winning. So let's check this race. Weight is 119. Okay. Let's check this one. Weight is 115, so we'll probably do that race if we can. Of course, they can show you weight here. They don't, unfortunately. So right now, 115 in that last G3 is the lowest we can come in as, so that's probably the race we'll be doing to end the year. Yep, it is. So we'll be ending the year here in Toronto. Wait, let me make sure. Is there any Miami tracks? I wasn't even looking. Okay, there is a Miami here, though. It's on the dirt. I'm just curious if this is the track he'll perform well on regardless. Or actually, no, we can do this one. It's 10 furlongs and it's Miami. I'm indecisive. We come in with a little bit more weight here, but I feel like this might be good for him. I mean, we won in Miami. I just figured let's stick to that track if it seems to be working. Now, Pine Box, excuse me. We got a couple races we can enter her in. She doesn't seem to do too well on dirt, so it's either going to be this open race or the grade 3. 112 here for this open race is strictly fillies. And this grade 3 should be open to all 112. We'll go ahead and enter her here. Like I said, I think we'll get a weight advantage against some of the colts in the field. So, last 2 races for our horse for Season 1 here of Gallop Racer 2001. And just like that, the game will be out of rotation. Unless there's like a huge demand for people to want me to start season, year 2 really fast. But I don't mind. Because I do want to get back to Gallop Racer 2004 and Gallop Racer 2003, which I barely have played. I've only done 2 episodes of that, which is going to be the next game. So, it's with Pine Box, middle of the, kind of actually bottom of the field, really. Bad conditions, though. It's snowy conditions here. Yielding, so. Last post parade here in year 1. Happy Sappy is the 1. Integrity is the 2. We're on the 3 Pine Box. 4 is Olympic Club. 5 is Heebie Jeebie. 6 is Drama King. 7, the favorite, Old Greymore. 8 is True Dragon. 9 is Pocket Patron. 10 is Hot Roddy. 11, Tailing Wide. 12, Country Pump. There's your field of 12 for the last race here for Pine Box. Grade 3 competition. Let's see how we do. 9 furlongs on the turf in this snowy condition. Not the greatest of starts that time for Pine Box, but it's okay. We'll just keep her here. Oh. Pace seems to be slow, which I think will benefit us, hopefully. I don't want to bump these horses. We gotta be really careful. Be really careful here. Actually, can I move out? Okay, I can move out. I'm gonna move out because I just felt like if we stayed where we were at, we were probably gonna bump those horses. Hope this horse doesn't bump me next to me, actually. Horse is riding a little close. I don't like this. I do not like this. I knew the pace was slow. You know what? I'm just going to stay right here. I really did not like that placing. Oh, we actually have some space. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Alright, let's see what we're able to do here with Pine Blocks. Or Pine Box. I always call her Pine Blocks. I do not know why. Let's see what she's able to do here. Can we catch these horses in front? I don't even have to put her under their whip. 5th place. Money finish. We'll take it. The finish came up on us way sooner than I was expecting. I wasn't actually trying to go the whole way without the whip at all, but I felt like she was doing well with it, and we weren't losing too much speed. The thing is, I don't want to lose speed at the cost of whipping. Like, if whipping is gonna give us a temporary speed boost, but then we're gonna lose that speed and stamina, and then drop further in the rankings, and I don't want to do that, or the placing. I would rather barely use the whip and still finish in the money than use the whip for that temporary boost. It's probably not going to benefit us just based off of the horse's abilities and then drop below 5th place. So, last race here, people. SoCal Sal. And this is how we'll conclude. So we actually ran them pretty much in their maximum amount of races for this season. Seems like a lot. I think it was only about, I don't know how many it was. Well, we'll see how many we actually ran them both in. Appreciate any of you that have stuck through this video all the way. It's probably well over an hour at this point. So here we go. Let's see what SoCal Sal is able to do here today. Very mixed field all over the place. Long shot. 10 furlongs. I wonder if it's because of the condition. Snowy conditions. Because, I mean, 10 furlongs. But you know what? I don't think he's good. His conditioning isn't good. As his conditioning bar, I think, is pretty low, so I don't think he's good at running in sloppy, snowy, yielding conditions. So there's a quick post-parade look at the field here. Heebie-jeebie again. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. At least we got a win on him. We've gotten some money place finishes this year. Finished like 40th, I think, jockey rating wise, which I wasn't expecting to be anything higher than that realistically. Okay, not the greatest start, but we'll see what we're able to do with this. Let's move him inside. I feel like this pace is pretty fast. But he's in the blue, so we'll keep him right here. He seems to be comfortable, so I'm not going to do too much. Just going to let him ride here. This has got to be this has got to be mid-pace or fast-pace. Doesn't feel too slow to me. Maybe ironic if they say it is, but I don't think it is. See, we're approaching the halfway point here in another furlong. Less than that. Fast pace, I figured that. Kind of felt it was going fast. Horse is on my bumper. Move, bro. Okay. Start going. Start going. Here we go. Alright, we'll whip once just to see what happens here. I mean, we're the long shot. We're not expecting to do anything great here, but let's see. Yep, not bad. Oh, we almost got in the money. Holy crap. We actually almost got to 5th place. We just missed it. Why are you celebrating? We didn't win. We didn't even place, but not bad. Consider the long shot. Or, if you notice, my rider evals have been much more consistent after I got that first win. I'm starting to really kind of feel things out. Year 2, I think, in this game will be much, much better for sure. I think we'll get a couple more wins for sure. May look for another horse if we get more points. Because like I said, 68, I mean, if I were to look in the shop right now, I don't know if we're going to find a... I'll see if I can purchase a horse. We can purchase another one. Plump Pony, a 2-year-old colt. It was only 3,100. And we could get another... Well, actually, we can do Mutal Fuel and Rocking Pony. But still, that's... Ugh. Purchasing 2 more horses? That means we're going to have to get finishes. I'm going to try a front runner. Ironically, I hate having to deal with a horse that likes to lead or run towards the front of the pack. But in this game, it might actually seem to benefit me a little bit more. So, we can either get Rocking Pony. I'm kind of liking her so far. Or we could get Penny Express. Either one of them look great. Just for the price. I mean, Mutal Fuel at 2,000 is kind of hard to pass up on. But, Rocking Pony. 76, 72 overall. 6 to 9 furlongs. We'll take her. Maybe we can actually get her in a race before this. It's like, actually, yeah. I keep forgetting to look at the horse's data, too. So, she's only going to be good. She'll have one really good year, and she'll be on the decline pretty fast. But she's not a bad horse, statistically speaking. So, let's look at Penny Express, see if she's any better. Penny Express, she has a couple years on her, but her stats aren't the greatest. But she's got guts. I love a horse with guts, man. That means that horse is going to dig in the stretch. So, let's look at the colt here. Dark Present. That's not a bad colt down there. We're going to really have to... Let's see what we do here. Mutal Fuel. He's not bad. So, statistically speaking, those abilities aren't too bad. As far as the guts and everything, he's also a pretty solid horse. Mutal Fuel. I think I might have to do him, especially for the price of 2,000. He might be smarter. Dark Present. Let's see if he's more convincing. He's got good conditioning, which means he can pretty much run in almost any edition. His spurt is fast. So that means he's got the speed. This is tough, man. This is really tough. I kind of want a horse for some longevity, though. This is tough. This is really, really tough. Impulse Beat. We'll look at this horse, see if it's a gem. These horses aren't bad, man. And he's not going to mature until he's 5 years old. I think he's a much better long-term investment, personally speaking. If that's his stats right now. I don't want a horse that's going to phase out in a year. Until we start winning, I don't think it makes sense to take a risk. So, Mutal Fuel, he has some time. But I think for the money, Impulse Beat would be better. At 5 to 8 furlongs, he has at least 3 good years in him. Now, if I go back over to the fillies here, let's look at Lady Snug or Smug. Not bad. See, these fillies are tapping out a little bit quicker. I want a little bit more time with them. And I know that's not super realistic, but I want a little bit more time. So Penny Express or... I like the guts on Penny Express, though. I mean, she's going to dig in the stretch, and she's got some time. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Penny Express because I like her. Wait, let's look at Rocking Pony one more time. Yeah, we'll get Penny Express because she's got a couple years on her. as a 2-year-old. She'll be good till about 4.5, 5. So we'll get her. And then for the colt, we're going to go ahead and get... I wanted Impulse Beat, I think. But man, 3,800 is quite steep. So we're either going to go with Muto Fuel or Dark Present just to save some money. Dark Present, he's going to phase out really quick. I think we'll do Muto Fuel. His guts are still not bad. And he still has a little bit left on him. We're going to do Muto Fuel. So let's see if we can actually get both of them in a race here. As the last week, I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll see. So, SoCal Sal is done. Pine Box is done. Penny Express. Let's see if we can get wait. Yeah, let's see if we can get her in a race. 9 to 12. Great. So we can actually get her in a race. Let's check out if we can get Muto Fuel in a race as well. Okay, they both can go 9 to 12. So realistically, these races are open conditions. We should be able to get both of them in these races. Let's check out the weight here. 116. And then this grade 3, 119. I'm pretty sure I can enter both of them in the same race. I'll enter Muto Fuel in the grade 3. He seems to be a little bit better prepared for it. So we'll put him in his grade 3. And, oops. Didn't mean to do that. We'll put Penny Express here in the open 10 furlong. And that's how we'll conclude this season. Let's see how our 2 new horses do here. Penny Express and Mutual Fuel. As we close out this year and see if we can get some places. Placing would be nice, just to give us a little bit more cushion as far as our money is concerned. And they'll give us more horses to run with, and we'll see what we're able to do. Then I'll have to update my spreadsheet off screen just to make sure I got good records for my horses and where they'll probably perform. So, this is the grade 3? No, it's just the open race. The Penny Express. Only 2 fillies in this race, which is our horse Penny Express and the number 1 horse Money Try. The rest is a field of colts. Her odds aren't terrible, so we have a chance to hopefully perform in the money. We can have a good race. Last post parade here. Money Try, Heel Kicker, Chief Run-A-Lot, Spanking Good, Dry Flower, Manly and Pink, always racing against that horse. Cousin Out, Hasty Run, Drop Dead Ted. We're on the 10 Penny Express, 40 ounce, Alley Oop, Fly Night. Second to last post parade, I guess I should say, because we still had to get Muto Fuel in the race. Penny Express. Alright. Let's see how she gets out of the gate here. The fillies just know when to go, man. They just know when to go and to get out of the gate. Now, she's a front runner, so we're going to see if we can get her to the front a little bit better. Okay. And this is pretty good. Now, she's yellow. I don't know why she's yellow. I was going to say, we're pretty much at the front. We're going to cross over. Golly. This is pretty much ideal positioning for her. I'm going to keep her right here. I would prefer to be on the inside, but we have nobody in front of us except for this 11 horse. And I think it's... Okay, this is the button I was trying to use when I ended up using the whip in that one race. It's R2L2, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Slow pace. We're doing well. We're doing well here with Penny. Why is she in the orange? What's wrong? Are we going too slow, Penny? Like, I don't understand. What's the problem? Alright, let's see how she does here. Why is she in the orange? What happened? I don't understand. Okay, she's got some spunk in her. 5th place. I just want to finish in the money. 4th place? 4th place finish? 5th, alright. Almost 6th, but 5th place in the money. Not bad for Penny. I don't know what upset her in that race. Were we going too slow, or does she not like where she didn't want to be leading. She wanted to be behind the lead horses, which we were behind the lead horse. Control? Maybe we were going too slow. That's the only thing I could think about. Because we weren't really going that fast. The pace was slow. I'm thinking maybe she wanted to go a little bit faster. That's the only thing I could think of, because like nothing else happened in that race, so I'm not sure what she could have been upset about, personally. Alright, this is the last race here of this season, end of this video, people. Muto Fuel, 11-1. No, we have a chance to finish top 5. That's always my goal. Especially on these older games where money is actually a really big difference. A really big player. There's a horse named Exacta. That's hilarious. The one is Mimi's Loot. 2 is Hobroken Knight. Or Hobakin? Hobakin Knight? 3 is Exacta. That's ironic. 4 is Muto Fuel. 5 is Serial Risk. 6 is Poor Boy. 7 is Bow Eagle. 8 is Itsy Baby. 9 is Paso Alpaco. 10 is Kung Fu Daddy. 11 is Queen's Mom. Was that Newman's colors? I'm pretty sure it was. The black and white. We'll see afterwards if it's actually Newman. I don't know if the 2004 jockeys are even in this game or the 2003 ones. Let's see how he gets out. Muto Fuel. Great start. Rocket start from Muto Fuel. Alright. We'll just let the field do whatever they need to do. Pretty sure we don't have to adjust him too much. Can I get an inside trip? No, we're going to stay right here. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, so this is definitely an incline. I'm noticing. That was an incline. So that means down the stretch, we're going to be going up an incline. So he's going to drop stamina pretty fast. So, but now we're up an incline. Okay, so we're going to go down, then up, then down. If I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I got to do this off screen because I don't think it tells you in this game which tracks have inclines or not. Okay, we're up and down constantly on this track. Okay. Just keep him here. Let's get him going. See what he's able to do. See what Muto Fuel is able to do. I don't expect us to win this race, but this horse has got guts, so he's going to race a lot harder. We got 4th place right now. 3rd place right now. 3rd place finish for Muto Fuel. I'll take it. I'll take a 3rd place finish to close out the year with our brand new horse. That's solid stuff. We weren't expected to finish in 3rd, so I feel like I always do this in the games, right? Towards the end of the year is when I start winning and start getting my mojo. But that's usually because when I get new horses, I get them in the beginning of the years. And I'm just feeling them out. So this was Toronto. I'm just going to put this in my spreadsheet just to be mindful of it for future races. You can actually watch your replays back. I kind of want to do that because I do like watching the replays in here. They're really nice. So... and this was how long? 10 furlongs. Let's go ahead and watch that back and we'll be closing out this window. So this is a G3 at 10 furlongs. And this is on the turf. Toronto. And we got 3rd place. Alright. So actually, yeah, presentation in this game is amazing, considering it was made in 2000. Like, I like some things visually about this game better than even the newer titles, like 2004 and 2006. So yeah, we had a pretty easy ride with Muto Fuel. It was looking pretty good. The camera angles here for spectator mode are much better in this game. I like them. I like them a lot. Look, they're more fluid, you know what I mean? More smooth. So here's where we start to kind of get him going around the turn here. He started moving quick, though, without us really even having to do anything. Yeah, he started moving pretty quick, considering. You see, we're passing these jockeys just going hammer on the whip, man. We were just on the reins with them, and he was finishing strong. Half a furlong left to go. Just get there. So, not a bad effort. I like the way he's looking going forward. I think that's a good effort. 83 jockey eval, or rider eval. I didn't mean to view again. Skip, skip, skip. Okay, did not mean to view that again. So yeah, year started off shaky, but I think we we started to find some stride and some rhythm towards the end, which is ultimately the goal. And I feel much more confident going into our second year when we return with this. So I don't think I can complain about any of the results, except for the couple of races I botched because of the controller thing and using the whip when I didn't want to use the whip. So I'm not disappointed at all with how the year ended, to be honest. Placing finishes 3rd and 5th for both of those newcomers, which is good. So yeah, got some points. Annual rewards. Let's see what Cindy has to say here. Thank you for your efforts through this past year, yada yada yada. Let's look at the awards. Horse of the year is Dear Rabbit. Best sprinter and miler is Rob the Cook. Best dirt horse, Pirate Call. Best older colt, Silly Hawk. Best older filly or mare is Tropic Heat. Best 3-year-old colt, Dear Rabbit. Best 3-year-old filly, Dark Carol. Best 2-year-old colt, Warm Star. And best 2-year-old filly, Raisin Prince. Jockey awards. How did we do this year? I don't really care. We only got 1 race. We finished 46th out of whatever. We had 24 races, only 1 win. We didn't even come second. How ironic. We got a win, but we didn't even place. Yeah, we weren't. I mean, it's going to be a while. Jockeys earn 6 grand. We barely earned over 10. We were 35th in earnings, though. So that grade 3 did do us a little bit. Do us pretty good. Pretty well. Happy New Year's, best wishes to you for this year to you all. Let me introduce the promising horses of this year. The following are other promising horses. 3-year-old Bella Pride and 3-year-old Warm Star, both colts. Now for the fillies, Yama Hero and Fire Rosie. Try to keep an eye out for those. 4-year-old New Doc Rock, 4-year-old Dark Carol. 4-year-old Utmost Plan, 5-year-old Aristo Crad. Well then, Pine Box. Her ratings continue to go down, but we're not doing bad with her. Oh, you know what? Has she reached her maturity though? Is that why? Because I keep forgetting. Yeah, she's 4 years old, so her stats are going to be on the decline. I totally forgot. So 11 races. Breeding wise, I mean, I know she's not a great horse. She's ranked D, so if we try to breed her with any horse, I mean, it's probably not gonna produce too good of a foal. I just like her temper. Her braking is really good. Her guts, she digs in the stretch, but I think her temper, she's easy to control, and she brakes great. So I think that those attributes on a horse would be fantastic, but just to get a better horse. I mean, of course, I know we wouldn't get any all-star out of her, but just to get a better horse than what she was. So you look at these finishes throughout the year. I mean, she got a lot of in-the-money finishes. She got 1 show, but we got a 5th place, 10th, 6th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 9th, 3rd, 5th. So not terrible. I mean, not terrible. Still no wins. We need to get a win with her. No places, but we did get 1 show. But like I said, 5th place finishes, which are money finishes as far as our jockey standing is concerned. She definitely seems to do better with slow pacing, I'm noticing. She typically does better with slow pacing. Now what distance? 8 furlongs seems to be best for her. Unanimously, 8 furlongs. 9 isn't too bad for her, 3rd and 5th. 8 to 9 though, ideally. Dirt, definitely not her strong suit, so we'll keep that in mind as we go forward with her. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode. It's been really long, probably an hour and a half at this point. But like I said, once I figured that we were going to get through this year in 1 swoop, I figured it would have made sense just to keep everything in 1 video, at least for the starters of this series. And then, like I said, we'll continue to play 2004. I'll get back into 2003 here really soon as well. So mainly it'll be 2004 and 2003 that you start seeing. And then eventually we'll move this back in the rotation as well. So let me save. Appreciate you guys' love and support as always. And let me know any comments, concerns, anything you want to say in regards to how this season went. And we'll take it from there. I think that's all I got for you guys. So, Horse Racing Gamer, until next time, I hope you have a great and fantastic day. See ya, and goodbye.